Yeah, so I met Klaus on the beach in Mallorca, or on Mallorca, and we were sitting in portdesoller having lunch. He was at a table next to me, and I was with a couple of friends. It was actually my last day there, so I think we were just having lunch, enjoying some cocktails, and eventually we kind of just got to talking and told that I played music and that I just released this new single, and I played it for him, I think over the phone or maybe, but we knew the people who ran the restaurant, so they may have played it for him there.
Here I met Steve in portdesoller, Mallorca, a place we both absolutely love, and we quickly realized that we share the passion for music. And he played me his song "Sail On" in a bar on the beach in portdesoller, and I was instantly hooked. And I said to him, I would like to do a remix for that song.
And he immediately was like, man, I want to remix this song. And I didn't have any of the tracks with me because they were here in Austin, Texas, where I live. And so I had to come back and basically send him all the stems and the tracks. And within just a few days, maybe a week, he started sending me these like amazing remixes that I loved.
And for me, it was something completely new because up to that point, I mainly remixed songs, deep house and house tracks from other artists. And this time, it was a song, it was a pop song, folk song, with a completely different structure.
And another thing that I really loved about the remix is that, you know, I when I'm producing tracks, when I'm putting out albums, and this in particular was a single, but when I put out songs, I'm always thinking about how to build the track, and you know, sometimes I start big and then break it down and come back up to big. And with this one, I really wanted people to hear, on the original track at least, that I was playing the ukulele. So I produced it intentionally, very, very sparsely in the beginning, and then it builds and builds and it gets real big at the end. And that when I was finished with it, I knew that I loved the ending, had so much energy that I considered going back and doing that much from the beginning, but I think that's what the remix really achieved.
So my job was to turn it into a modern house arrangement, and I think we both do a really great job. I was determined to keep the original feeling and the elements like the ukulele and giving it a leading role in this track.
Giving it energy all the way through the whole song, and not having that arc that it has in the original, which I love, because now there's both.
And now we have a timeless, wonderful summer house song.